Hello, everyone. My name is Donna, and I am the Baccalaureate Advisor in the School of Nursing here at Ball State University. As an advisor, I work with and I advise students who are interested in pursuing a baccalaureate degree in nursing. For those of you who are freshmen, you are going to be working with the Freshman Academic Advising Center your first year. So you're going to work with that advisor to help you develop a plan of study for the first 3 semesters of your academic career. Your academic advisor will also offer you personalized one-on-one support in areas such as course selection, your choice of major, and understanding the university core curriculum. They will also work with you to teach you how to track your progress in using your DegreeWorks audit. And you'll be given all sorts of valuable information on how to prepare for scheduling, how to schedule classes. All of that will happen as you work with your freshman advisor. They are wonderful folks. They are a great source of information, and they will serve as referral to other campus resources that you may need. So they play a really important role in your first year here, your freshman year here at Ball State. For those of you who are sophomores or upperclassmen, this means that you have 30 or more credit hours. You'll be assigned to a departmental advisor, which is usually myself, but it also may be one of our faculty members. It will depend upon your individual circumstances. The Upper Division Advising Center is also available for upperclassmen as well. They can assist you if you have any questions or concerned about more university level issues. And I can help you with more specific nursing courses and any questions you have with pertaining to those courses or the nursing program. So today I'm going to talk about Ball State's nursing program, specifically the School of Nursing prerequisite courses and its admission requirements. Now, as many of you already know, Ball State is not a direct admit program, so you have to apply to the School of Nursing in order to become a nursing major. We accept applications twice a year during the first 10 days of the fall semester every year and during the first 10 days of the spring semester every year. In order to be eligible to apply, you do have to meet a few different qualifications or meet certain requirements. You need to have earned at least 30 credit hours, so that means that you are a sophomore or higher. You must have passed the nursing prerequisite courses with grades of a solid C or higher. You must be enrolled in or already have completed Physiology 215 as well as Nursing 228. You also need to have a cumulative GPA, that stands for grade point average, of a 3.0 or higher. Admissions is competitive, as I'm sure many of you are already aware of, and we base our admissions on 3 numbers. Your cumulative GPA, which needs to be a 3.0 or higher, your pre-nursing GPA, your pre-nursing prerequisites GPA, and finally your score on the NLN PACS test. Now, this is a pre-nursing assessment that we are currently using here at Ball State. So what are these numbers and what do they mean? I'm going to take a few moments here at this point. So we're going to talk about what these numbers are and what they mean. First, let's talk about a GPA. That stands for grade point average. When you complete a course and you earn your final grade, that grade is worth a certain amount of points. The higher the grade, the higher the number of points. So if you earn an A, that's worth 4 points. If you earn a B, that's worth 3 points. And so on and so forth, all the way down to if you were to earn an F, which is worth 0 points. There are also grade point values for those in between grades like A minus, C plus, C minus, and so on. So the number of credit hours you earn for each course is also very important in calculating a GPA, because the number of points you receive for your grade in a particular course will be multiplied by the number of credit hours that that course was worth. So, for example, because of a 5 credit hour course, for example, that 5 credit hour course is going to carry a little more weight than a 3 credit hour course in your GPA calculations. Now, your GPA is calculated by dividing the total number of points earned by the total number of attempted credit hours. So, I mentioned earlier that the School of Nursing looks at 3 numbers, one of which is the cumulative GPA. That's the first criteria the School of Nursing is looking for. What's the cumulative GPA? So let's look at the cumulative GPA. This is going to be a GPA that is calculated based upon all credits attempted and the grades that you've earned for completing those courses. This includes credits that you've earned here at Ball State prior to applying to the School of Nursing. It will also include any credits you transferred in from other colleges, universities, institutions. That will also include dual credits that you may or may not have completed during high school. For the School of Nursing applications or applicants only, we use all attempted credit hours when calculating cumulative GPA. What this means is we will also include any repeated course grades that you've done. If you repeat a class, both the original and the new grade will be factored into that cumulative GPA calculation. Now, this is a little different from how the university calculates your GPA, so it is very, very important that you be aware of this distinction. Again, that is not going to affect your Ball State GPA. It is only going to affect the GPA that the School of Nursing is calculating when you apply. So, the most important thing to remember about repeating a class is, if you're considering doing that, repeating a class, please talk to your academic advisor before you make that decision, so that they can help you explore your options and decide if it's in your best interest to do so. You've all been here, you're working hard, you've given a lot of time or put in a lot of time and expense in improving your GPA. So we want to make sure that repeating a course would really indeed work for you. You must have a minimum Ball State GPA of 3.0 in order to get permission to enroll in Nursing 228. That is our Introduction to Nursing course. So, if your Ball State GPA is at the level of 3.0 or higher, you may have permission to enroll in Nursing 228. You also are eligible to apply to the School of Nursing. Now, it is possible, and it's important for you to know this, if during the GPA calculations, where your cumulative GPA during the application process, once we included any repeated course grades, transfer credits, and so on, if that cumulative GPA drops below a 3.0, that may mean that you may not be eligible to apply to the School of Nursing that particular semester or any other semester until you're able to bring that cumulative GPA up above the 3.0 requirement. Now, if you have questions about that or anything else I've said thus far, you can contact me. You can let me know, and I will be most glad to help you through this process. So, for freshmen, you're starting new here at Ball State. That means your GPA here is new as well. So the grades you earn during your freshman year are going to be very important for 2 reasons. Each and every grade you earn is going to have a big impact on that GPA, all right? And you're trying to build that GPA in order to be eligible to qualify and to be competitive in the application process. So because of that, it's important that you do well in all of your classes, not just the nursing prerequisite courses. Very important to know that. Now, for upperclassmen and freshmen who will be upperclassmen, the number of credit hours that you've earned is probably pretty significant at this point. And that GPA, or grade point average, is a calculation of averages. Well, that means that the more courses that you've completed, the more credits that you've earned, so the less impact each individual class is going to have on your overall GPA calculations. So something to be aware of, upperclassmen. So if your cumulative GPA is on a borderline, very close to a 3.0, I would encourage you to use your GPA calculator on your DegreeWorks to determine what it would take to improve your GPA or to bring that GPA up to a 3.0 if it's just below. If you have questions about how to use your GPA calculator, where to find it, we'd be most happy to assist you with that. So the second number that the School of Nursing looks is the pre-nursing GPA. So we're going to calculate a GPA based upon just the grades that you earn on the 5 nursing prerequisite courses, which are Anatomy 201, Biology, Microbiology, Chemistry 101, Introduction to Psychology, and Introduction to Sociology. So these 5 courses, they should all be taken during your freshman year. And you must earn a grade of a solid C or higher in each one of those classes. Now, keep in mind that the grades that you earn, the higher the grades, the higher your GPA is going to be, and the better your chances of being accepted into the School of Nursing are. So it's very, very important. These 5 prerequisite courses, along with the Physiology 215 and Nursing 228 courses I mentioned earlier, and that you'll take that when you are ready to apply to School of Nursing as well. Make sure you have had passed all of those courses with a solid C or higher, okay? So each and every one of those courses that are considered prerequisites may be repeated once and only once. So if you previously took an equivalent to one of those classes at another college or institution, whether it was dual credit, through transfer credit, that initial course you took will count as an attempt. Very important to know that. So if you've taken that course elsewhere and you're thinking about repeating that course, make sure you speak to your advisor first. You want to make sure that what you're doing will be in your best interest, and it's very, very important that you do. The third thing that the School of Nursing looks at is the score that you earn on your NLN PACS exam. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it is a pre-nursing assessment that covers reading, writing, math, and science type questions. So your score on that exam will factor into your nursing application. So these 3 numbers are going to be really important as you move forward in your attempt to become a nursing student here at Ball State. Questions. How can you ensure that your numbers are going to be as high as they possibly can be? That's a valid question. It's important to know your resources here, and there are quite a few resources here at Ball State. First, if you have any questions, please ask right away. The sooner the better. But try to ask someone who will definitely have an accurate answer. I'm sure you work with your classmates and ask them and your friends. They could be very helpful, but there's no guarantee that they're going to provide you with the most accurate or up-to-date information. So it's important to speak with someone who can give you a definite answer and an accurate answer. Some more reliable sources could be your professors, your advisors, the various academic departments, depending on what kind of question you have. All these people are here to help you. All you have to do is ask. If you're concerned about your grades, Or if you're facing challenges in a course or in a particular concept in a course, or you're just worried about your GPA, get help and do it right away, because self-awareness and your willingness to seek support at the first sign of struggle or difficulties will do you much more good than just waiting until it becomes a full-blown crisis. So it's very important that you seek help and you seek it earlier rather than later. So where do you go for help? Well, your professors. If you have a question about a class or about subject matter, they are a great place to start. So you can use their email address. You can visit them during their office hours. You can set an appointment. They can offer answers to some of your questions, or they can refer you to people who can help you here at Ball State. We also have a fantastic writing center, a learning center. There's free tutoring workshops and study groups, so it's important that you take advantage of those. If you are worried about getting a good score on your NLM PACS exam, study. Studying and preparing are definitely good ideas. So we have study guide materials we can recommend, so you can ask about that if you're interested. They prepare students for these NLM PACS tests. And studies have shown that students who are prepared, they perform better than students who go into the exam cold or who are not prepared. So be prepared is my best advice to you. Another great resource, a source of support, is our nursing and health sciences living learning communities. They are located over at Woodworth Hall for the ladies and Noyer Hall for the gentlemen. And you do not have to be a resident of either of these halls to take advantage of these resources. So what they offer is really for everyone. Some of the resources they offer include academic peer mentors, or APMs. Those folks are available to answer questions, to give advice, to offer guidance if you need that. They are wonderful. They also have a fantastic nursing resource room in Woodworth Hall. Now, it is located in the Woodruff Complex on the ground floor of Brady Hall, and it's available 24/7 for Woodworth residents. And it's available 7 a.m. to midnight for non-residents, provided they have an ID. So the resources there include skeletal models, various textbooks, study guides, heart model, periodic table, dry erase boards. It's a wonderful study place, and it's a great area to get together with your classmates and study buddies. They also offer a variety of programs throughout the year, so keep an eye out for those and participate and get involved. Another great organization to be involved with at the School of Nursing is the BSN Student Nurses Association. They try to meet twice a month, and they welcome both nursing and pre-nursing majors. So this could be a great resume builder. It would look great on resume. It's a great way to get involved. It's a networking opportunity. So check out their Facebook to get more information on what they are doing. That's all the time we have for today. So if you have any questions about any of the requirements that I've addressed, my contact number is listed on the screen, and feel free to get in touch with me. I look forward to meeting you, and I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming semester.